I strongly recommend that you join the iodine protocol group, which is called the Iodine Truth, is because when you go there, you will be able to find your why. But most importantly, I advise that you do this alongside your health professional. For the encouragement of those curious about the iodine protocol, here is my story. I have researched iodine for over 8 years now, and my family has taken it for 7 years. My wife had Graves with a huge multinodular goiter, and she has been failed by doctors and was miserable in life. My 29-year-old daughter was diagnosed with Hashimoto's and had a huge goiter along with every symptom and was headed down the same road of failure by doctors. My son was diagnosed with Hashimoto's and was early in diagnosis, but heading the same. I decided to look into alternatives and tripped onto iodine as I began my research in the 1800s. The more modern I got into my research, I found extensive research of iodine treatment from France, then Russia, then Canada, and finally up to the modern iodine researchers here in the US. After researching for a year and a half, I decided the protocol the modern researcher had put together was based on a long history of very good research. So my family started taking the iodine protocol over 7 years ago, and it has literally given my wife and kids back control of their lives, and it has given me back my family. My wife only does the iodine protocol and nothing else. She has no signs or symptoms of the Graves, and the goiter is completely gone. She is happy with life. My son and daughter only take the iodine protocol and no other meds, and have no sign or symptoms of Hashimoto's. My daughter has since had my 2 grandsons, 5 and 3 years old. They take iodine every day and have since birthed, in addition to my daughter taking it when she was pregnant. The boys are so very smart and have only been ill a couple of times. We will be an iodine family forever, and I try to share my knowledge and experience in the hopes that it will affect others' lives in such a positive manner. I still read every research paper, old or modern, that I can on a daily basis. I left out my daughter-in-law. She is 32 years old and had been unable to get pregnant after 5 years of trying. She had terrible menstrual cycles with extremely painful breast and pelvic pain at the ovary region, along with extreme emotions. She had been diagnosed as a teenager with polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS. In November 2019, I finally convinced her that the iodine protocol was the one and only answer to ridding her body of the PCOS and successfully becoming pregnant. She has been on the iodine protocol since November 2019, and the PCOS signs and symptoms are gone. Her cycle is regular and her breasts are no longer painful. I've asked them to use protection until she has been on the iodine protocol for 1 year before trying to get pregnant. So this November, I fully expect them to become pregnant. So many testimonies. Alright, so my name is Doreen and welcome to my channel. This is all about health. If you are a first timer here, remember to subscribe to support this channel. If you are a returning subscriber, kudos, coming to learn more about health. Let's learn together. Okay, so today I'm sharing where we get our iodine, and all we do is we supplement. Of course, we get it from food as well. There are a lot of food sources of iodine, but considering our needs, we do supplement, and the supplement we use is the Lugol's iodine. Okay, so with this one, you can make it yourself, and which is why I want to share, especially for people in Ghana or any part of Africa or anywhere where supplementation can be a little bit hard in terms of what are you getting, how much it costs, where is it being imported from. I like that you can make this yourself. By just getting the potassium iodide and the iodine pills. Now, to learn more about this, I'll advise you to join the Facebook group called the Iodine Truth group. This Facebook group has helped me so much. It has helped me from, you know, getting certain ailments that I thought I was getting into. It has saved us in terms of cost, because sometimes we feel like we can just live and it's too expensive to take care of ourselves, but we forget that what it will cost us if we end up in the hospital or we are put on medication for the rest of our lives that are really expensive, that have adverse effects. We also forget about the fact that for me, I'm a homemaker, so this whole family depends on me, and I'm not home, as in I'm not in my birth country. So even when I'm also thinking about the cost of not being able to take care of my kids. So yeah, this is something that you can do yourself, and I'll advise you to join that group. It has really helped me. I can go on and on and on and on, but it has helped me. I'm doing this video because last week I shared about the importance of stopping iodized salt, and if you've not seen that video, you can go and watch the video. I'll also leave a description. You can also just do yourself a good thing by just going to research about iodized salt and what it really is. Well, the idea was good, that people were getting goiter and all that, so they wanted a way for people to get the iodine in, but unfortunately they created something that harms us, and it doesn't even help in terms of supplementing for iodine. It's just too little in there. So just watch that video. I don't want to talk too much. So that's all I wanted to tell you, that iodine is very, very important. I hear a lot of women issues, reproductive health issues, and in my head I'm like, this person needs some iodine, this person needs some iodine, but I can't tell them. I'm not a health professional. Unfortunately, a lot of mainstream doctors will not tell you this. They do not do this kind of medication. They will wait for the person to get to a point where they have to chop something off their body, or put them on medications that have adverse effects, and it breaks my heart so much. And that's one of the reasons why I share this channel. I do this. One of the reasons why. And that's one of the, you know why I'm laughing, because I'm not going to edit all these things out. So this is one of the reasons why I do this here, that, you know, we can do little things, and sometimes things that matter seems to be like they don't really matter, like because of the things of the world. We are so burdened with doing this, putting on that, looking like that, and doing that, that we forget the easy things that will really help us. And I want you to know that staying healthy is not that hectic. I know most of the time when I come here and I am talking about do this, do that, it feels burdensome, right? But trust me, you just have to change your mindset. This is just normal life. Like, anyway, I don't want to bore you, so that's all I wanted to do today, to let you know that supplementing iodine is very good. And that noise is a sign that stop talking, Doreen, you talking too much. Bye bye. Oh, I have an announcement. You know, it's breastfeeding week, so expect breastfeeding videos this week. I'm going to share breastfeeding videos every day for the next 7 days. Okay, so look out for them as well.